He could have escaped. The door was open. Friends had bribed the guards. The way out was clear. But Socrates, he chose to stay and to die. How many of us today would do the same? We run from discomfort. We bend our values to survive. But Socrates reminds us, there are things more important than safety. Integrity, principle, truth. These aren't just old words from old times. They're the compass we all need in moments of chaos. Most men fear death. They lie, they run, they cling to life. But Socrates, he sat still, calm, as if death were just a passing cloud. His friends pleaded with him, "Socrates, you don't deserve this. Leave Athens, live in peace, no one will blame you." And what did he ask? Would it be right? How rare is that question today? Not what's legal, not what's easy, but what's right. Imagine facing your hardest moment and still choosing to ask that. That's not weakness, that's power. That was always his question. Not, is it easy? Not, will it hurt? Not even, do I want it? But, is it right? In Plato's Crito, we glimpse his thinking, and though the words vary, the soul of it was this: one must never do wrong, not even in response to wrong. We must not repay injustice with injustice. If I escape, I betray the very laws I claim to follow. We live in a world where revenge is glorified, where getting even feels like strength. But Socrates teaches something higher, that real strength is restraint. It's choosing what's just, not what's easy. That lesson, it's timeless. He believed the city had done him wrong, but he also believed in principle, in living rightly, even when it costs everything. That's what made him dangerous. Not just his logic, not his wit, but his refusal to compromise truth. Even when truth hurt. We often talk about living authentically, but what if it meant losing everything? Your home, your reputation, even your life. Socrates lived that kind of authenticity, not the curated kind, but the raw, unwavering kind. He had spent his life asking questions, helping others examine their beliefs, teaching that truth was worth more than comfort. How could he abandon that now? It is not living that matters, he once said, but living rightly. Those words echo through time. In every job we hate, every lie we tolerate, every time we stay silent when we should speak, he challenges us. Are we really living, or just surviving? So he stayed. He chose death, not as a victim, but as a teacher. To die, not with fear, but with purpose. He showed us that there's something greater than survival, deeper than comfort, stronger than fear. And in his final moments, he didn't cry, he didn't shout. He spoke gently. He comforted his friends. He reminded them that the soul matters more than the body, that justice matters more than escape, that truth is worth dying for. That's not just a lesson for philosophers. It's for all of us. Every time we face fear, injustice, or moral compromise, Socrates didn't just die bravely. He showed us how to live bravely. And then he said this: "You see, the hour of departure has already arrived. So now we all go our ways, I to die and you to live. And the question is, which one of us is going toward something better? It is not clear, except to God." Even at the end, he didn't pretend to know. He stayed humble, curious, open. That, maybe more than anything, was the true soul of his philosophy. They killed him, but he died free. The man who had every chance to run walked straight into eternity. And that was the real victory.